Alright, y'all, what's up? It's your boy dyoungdrift. We back at it with another reality TV show review. Today we're gonna be reviewing my favorite show this far, so far. Baddies Gone Wild. New Girls, Chef's Kiss. Daisy Dukes, Chef Kiss Bahati. She get a kiss bone at her. She not 50% went down for her because she gave follower. But we gonna see what's up. TeeTee, Chef's Kiss. Then her girl against Daisy Dukes. So with that being said, let's get into episode 3 of Baddies Gone Wild in the club. Let's get into it right now. We outside with it. Okay, so boom, we get into it, and right off the bat, we see Daisy Dukes and TeeTee fighting. I thought TeeTee gonna do a little bit better in that fight, but like Daisy Dukes is, like I said, that girl's a small ball burst of fire and energy. Man, when she get to taking off. Then it took a while for them to break it up. She wasn't getting off that girl. She was just on top of her. Woo, child. And then TeeTee came to the confessionals and said, Daisy Dukes hit hard. Child, I don't think they're going to run that back. But the security guard said they went rounds. So I got to see if it's some more rounds or if they're just round one. And then you see Cupcake telling Bahati, like, okay, we can shut the bed now. I ain't finna keep fighting over a bed. And honestly, I got some open in my teeth. But I feel like that was cool for her to say. I'm just trying to think if I was in that situation. No. It kind of push over like, all right, we found out like you could have the bed. Like, fine, I'll let you have it. Like, no, it gave push over. We would have, if that was me and somebody wanted the bed I slept in. I don't know. I'm thinking if I had like a regular bed. But you're talking about like a master bed where you got extra space. I don't know. I don't think I'm really mad at Cupcake, but it's low key giving pushovers still, even though I understand like why she did it. Yeah, I would have had a problem like if somebody, even if I had a master bedroom, somebody wanted to sleep with me or whatever on the show. I might allow it, but like, I'm gonna have a problem with you every day. Like, we're not gonna be cool about it. Like, none of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to agree to disagree. We're gonna have to come up with a bet. We're gonna have to do something because, yeah, ain't no way. So it low-key gave push over a little bit. Like I said in my last video, TeeTee ain't going for it. They're talking about it or whatever in front of all the girls. And TeeTee basically like I found this room. It is what it is. Everybody's finding their own room. Feels such a problem. I should have had a problem with it that night that we got the rooms. I get that. I just don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out between TeeTee and Daisy because they said she's standing in their room. She shouldn't bring her stuff up there. I don't know how it's gonna work out. They're probably gonna fight again. I think they're gonna fight again. But yeah. Man, hold on. So they all at this table. And Cupcake were talking about. I think I had cancer before I got here. Like I think I got cancer. I might have cancer. That's on my mind. That's what's effing with me. Here we go with this cancer storyline on BGC again. No shade. God forbid. None of my family. God forbid. I don't want anybody near me to have it, or for me to have it. Right. But the storyline is repetitive. Olivia, the twin sisters, whatever, they said she lied on her season. You know, the producer came out and said she lied. She never had cancer or whatever. And then you got Cupcake look like Tez. So for Tez, reasoning for like not want to do a lot was because I got into a motorcycle accident. I ruptured my spleen. So now Cupcake reason is she got cancer. It's just the excuses of. I don't know what to say. But before that, Daisy Dukes and Coco ended up making up because Daisy Dukes like the only reason I fought you was because you jumped in. And then you got Jaden in the confession talking about Coco copped the plea because if that was my eye, I wouldn't be letting that go. Well, she got a point, but at the same time, bro, like it was never no issue with that. I'm not finna keep fighting. My eye already messed up. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, at the other time, what are you talking about? You know? TeeTee like confronts Bahati, was like, you had a problem with me, so why would you come in my room trying to fight Cupcake when I had the bigger bed? You already got a problem with me, so you should have got that with me. And Bahati was like, no, Cupcake had a problem with me off camera saying she gonna like fight me, and Cupcake was like, I said I was gonna slap you, and then Gloss Up said I was gonna slap. I said I was gonna slap you too. What's the issue with Bahati? Like, what did Bahati do? Cause Gloss Up, I don't think Gloss Up just gonna follow behind nobody. So what did Bahati do to Gloss Up? Yeah, let's get into that, and yeah, that's what we got for now. So we see Hurricane M and what's her name, Jaden getting into it. Jaden talking about her arm hurt, so she not fighting right now. Hurricane M says she gonna fight her until she apologizes on camera. That storyline is tired. Hurricane M, I thought she was gonna be really, really likable, but something about her is just like not likable. You know, I feel like her point of views be like, I don't know, it'd be a little weird. Like from the pictures and all that, I thought she was gonna be like the star of the season, but I don't know. I'm not really seeing it for her for real. TeeTee, that's my girl. So they've been playing Never Have I Ever. Daisy Dukes said Never Have I Ever been boring, and she pointed to 3 girls that was boring. She called Rilla G's boring, and I ain't gonna lie. As much as I don't like Rilla G's, I'm gonna have to disagree with that. Rilla G's has not been boring. She been getting beat up. She been getting scratched on, and by the Wolverine, a Catwoman. She's been, her battle wounds tell you she hasn't been boring. So yeah, that's that. Let me move this camera back a little bit more. Okay, but yeah, that's that. They asked some more questions, but just know they play Never Have I Ever. Okay, next scene, we got Coco, somebody else. I think it was Jaden and TeeTee. They ended up talking about how to come out, and TeeTee was just fed up about it. She was like, I need that. They ended up fighting, and TeeTee whooped the brakes off Bahati. Now, them not breaking up the fights on this show is crazy. Like, the security come out at the very last minute. It is crazy. They expect the girls to break up the fights. I won't be breaking up no fights. I won't be breaking up no fights. I'm like, security. Like, I ain't breaking up no fights for real. I might hold on to somebody a little bit, but I'm not finna be trying to move arms and do all that and getting the risk of getting hit. Like, nah, that's not me. But yeah, TeeTee worked Bahati down. Bahati tried to rush or whatever. I thought Bahati was gonna get that, but no. Bahati didn't get that. TeeTee ate that. She controlled the fight. She was wanging her. Like, man, they even stepped down. They was still fighting each other. TeeTee was like, lay down, B. She had in the headlock. She just dogged Bahati. I'm not mad at it. Man, look, bro. For me, I ain't gonna lie. Bahati's losing the plot. Like, they went for a second round. TeeTee got that. Bahati tried to flip a little bit, but TeeTee got on top of that. TeeTee controlled that. Bahati may be bigger than TeeTee, but TeeTee not letting Bahati flip her, do her dirty, or get her on the ground. Like, every time she tried, it get reversed. You know what I'm saying? Third round, TeeTee like, I don't want to fight you no more. I'm tired. Like, we'll fight tomorrow. It's not, I don't want to fight you no more. And Bahati still commenced while TeeTee was took a step down the stairs. Bahati commenced to grab her by her hair and get the swinging on her. And I ain't gonna lie, after round 2, I was like, if Bahati wanna keep fighting, you gotta do something to make her stop wanting to fight you. Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Injure her. Injure that girl. So for TeeTee to bite her fingers, I was like, yeah, it's about time. Like, Bahati needs something done for her to stop wanting to fight all the time. Like, I'm with that. Like, injure her. Like, that's how I feel. And it was a persuasion moment because Bahati put her fingers in TeeTee mouth. You expect to not get your fingers bit? Like, if it wasn't for the fingers in her mouth, TeeTee should have. I ain't gonna tell what she should have did, but she should have made Bahati not want to come back for round 2. Like, that face should have been. I don't want to say that. I want to put that out there in the world. But make her get up off you. Leave her with something permanent. At that point, you want to keep fighting me. I'm gonna show you what happens if you want to fight me. So that's how I feel. But yeah, Bahati to my, she bit me. She must be hungry. No, you put your fingers in her mouth, and that's how you got it bit. So yeah, I'm not really feeling Bahati no more. And then Bahati got the nerve to say, I told her I was tired. I didn't want to fight. When was this? And if that did happen, TeeTee just told you she was tired. She didn't want to fight. I take that back. Like, I can see why you wants to fight TeeTee. If she fought you while you was tired, you can fight TeeTee while she tired. You know what I'm saying? No. I take that back. Reverse. Discard that. If you know how I feel to fight when you're tired, why would you fight TeeTee when she's tired? Why can't you just give her the proper respect? Because I don't think TeeTee ever fought you when she was tired, for real. When you said you was tired, I never heard that. I never got that. Like, Bahati never turned down her face. She always trying to have a fight with somebody. She don't know how to just sit down and take an L and just go about her day. Like, she want to keep fighting. She's talking about she don't want to get beat up. Like, girl, you've gotten beat up, okay? Go fight Rella G's. Another thing, where is Ming Lee? She's been on for the past 2 episodes. Why is she not in the house with the girls? Why did they promote Ming Lee so much and say, "Oh, Baddies gonna work, gonna have Ming Lee on there," but she not even in the house with the girls? Where is she at? I'm so confused. But she on a preview for this episode, but we have. Is they not showing Ming Lee on camera? Is we got something to do with Nicki Minaj? Like, what's going on? Like, let's see with that. Like, let me know something. So, Daisy Dukes and Hurricane M and Shay are talking. I thought Shay and Hurricane M had a problem. I guess it's not really a problem. Real G's walk in. They was cool at first, and then Daisy Dukes was like, "You boring. I feel like you boring." And Real G's like, "I'm not boring." So they start ripping their cities. Also, Real G's admitted to like having feelings in her nose because she had a hump in it. Which I'm like, okay, her nose look good right now. You know what I'm saying? She was like, her nose, she went on it to heal and stuff like that because it's really effed up from fighting once the girl hit her in her nose. So they ended up arguing and getting into it or whatever. I'm thinking they finna fight, but Real G's ended up walking out. So yeah. Okay, so we get Shay versus Anne-Marie, Hurricane M. They ended up fighting. I don't know why. It was just like, we want to fight. Like, I didn't even hear nobody ask, "Do you want to fight?" I just heard Shay talking, "Yeah, let's do it. Let me get my shoes on first. And I respect the fact that Hurricane M was like, "Yo, get up." Like, she ain't like immediately take off on her while she was sitting down. Now, if this was Baddies with Summer and them, you already know Summer and Dolly would have been trying to take off on the girls while they was sitting down. Them let her get up, and it's giving so much BGC because after they got done fighting, she's like, "You don't need your shoes on." But round 1, Hurricane M kind of like controlled and worked Shay, and I was so shook at Shay because Shay is a big girl. Like, she's tall. I didn't realize she was that tall until people started saying it like on the show or whatever. That's a tall, thick girl. So I was like, Shay, like, you know, she be handling business when she fight. So that first time I was like, Shay, maybe that was just a little warm for her. Cause that second round, Shay got that and had Hurricane M on the ground while Hurricane M thinking she all big and bad. Nah, baby, we got on that ground by Shay. Like, that ain't somebody you want to fight. And then, so they sitting on the couch and Ming Lee was like, they ended up telling Ming Lee, like, basically that Shay said she wanted to fight her or whatever. So Ming Lee, excuse me, y'all, but she go around the house looking for Shay. And but before she went there, Gloss was like, if she wanna fight you, I'll fight her. So I didn't think much of it. But when Ming Lee finally found Shay in the confessional of Bahati, Ming Lee was like, "I heard you want to fight me," and she was like, "I never said." And Shay was like, "I never said that to you." Of course, you never said that to me, but you still said it. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? I never said that to you. Of course you didn't, because if I would have known that, we would have got it right then and there. You feel me? So yeah, that was something else. Ming Lee was like, or Shay was like, "If you want to fight, we can." Ming Lee was like, "We can." And Glossop, I respect Glossop. She was like, "You not finna fight her. You gonna fight me instead." I respect Glossop, and this for the fact, like, number 1, Ming Lee is small, and number 2, I feel like she knows that's Nicki Minaj's sister, so she not about to just watch Nicki Minaj's sister get, you know, worked. You know what I'm saying? You gonna fight the big dog. You know what I'm saying? So I hope Nicki Minaj finds like a good respect for Glossop. I know Nicki probably don't mess with Glorilla like that because Glorilla worked with Cardi and Megan, you know what I'm saying, more of Cardi per se. But I hope Nicki can find that Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I am sleepy. I got to go sleep for work or whatever. But I really hope Nikki finds that respect for Gloss Up and like can tweet about her or something like that to show Gloss Up like, yeah, like salute to you. I see you hold down my little sister, like, you know, something like that. But Gloss Up and Shay ended up fighting, and Gloss Up, okay, Gloss Up, like she was swinging them bangers, not them thick hands, like, you know what I'm saying, them thick hands. And Shay ain't really wanted with her like that. Shay, she ain't really wanted her like that, like. For the fact Gloss Up overpowered Shay, and Shay is already a thick heavy hitter as I ain't saying she's a heavy hitter, but she's a thick fighter as it is, and Gloss Up overpowered Shay. That means Gloss Up got some power in her, you know what I'm saying? And then so Shay said she didn't want to fight somebody, but she ended up fighting Ming Lee was like, I got it, like let me get in. Ming Lee, she didn't do bad. She's small and she stuck with that big thick girl Shay, like she didn't do bad at all. That's good for Ming Lee. Like Ming Lee definitely had her own fighting that big girl, so love that for Ming Lee. I wish we see more of her in the house. I don't know if she sleep because you know she young and she don't get drunk like that, but I don't know where the Ming Lee be at. Like we need more Ming Lee on the episodes. You know what I'm saying? Cause like she is Baddies Gone Wild. Like that's we want to see Ming Lee. She's on the front. She's in the middle of the photo shoots and all that. So we need to see more Ming Lee. This is episode 3. Still like it. Still my favorite show. Wow, Chef kissed all the new girls. Janelle's babies do be popping in the confessionals, but you can't even fight though. Anyways, y'all, this boy dyoungdrift. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, let me vote my most valuable baddie. I already know who's gonna be. One of my favorites. Okay, so for this week, Bahati definitely lost me. She's not. I don't think I like her. I don't like her no more. She's like annoying to me. So right off the bat, Daisy Dukes kind of gave. Nah, Daisy Dukes still be taking it. I don't think she gave bullies. She just be speaking her mind and keeping it real. Whether she thinks she could beat up the whole house or not. Gloss Up definitely gonna get it. So Gloss Up, Daisy Dukes, and TeeTee of course, and Ming Lee. So my 4 MVBs are Daisy Dukes, Gloss Up, Ming Lee, and TeeTee. If I could vote TeeTee double, I would. You know what I'm saying? Because TeeTee definitely had her own. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mention Oxy Pearl. Oxy Pearl was like basically she felt played. I thought she was gonna need that after the confrontation, but Oxy Pearl felt like she got played by Cupcake because Cupcake was talking about she had cancer, but she was like it wasn't really cancer, just running her family, and they found like a a kidney stone, some type of something in her body or whatever, and she jumped to conclusion thinking she got cancer. But it runs in her family. I can see where she's coming from, but it hasn't got diagnosed yet. So don't come on here talking about, oh, I may have cancer, y'all. I'm going through a lot, because they haven't diagnosed you with it yet. So why would you jump to conclusion and say, oh, I'm diagnosed with something, and speak that to existence, and you know within your thoughts to say, oh, I'm diagnosed with cancer? Like, no. So I actually feel like she ate that. I just wish. I don't know, it's kind of weird how it ended, like, oh, it's all good, we're cool. Like, I thought Express was going to honestly need that. But, yeah, so my 4 MVBs are Daisy Dukes, Gloss Up, Ming Lee, and TeeTee. And it's your boy dyoungdrift, and I am out of here. Peace.